Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. We had a short break due to a player connection issue, but that is now resolved, and we will be getting back into game one with 4 minutes left in game one. So, Corelli, we saw a pretty tight game up until the point where we had to make that pause.
Yeah, I mean, KCP came out right off the box exactly as we expected to, with some speed and putting version 1 on the back foot. Here we're seeing Gimmick have the first try, and again, you know, to the point we were making before the pause, I think it really is going to come off the back of Gimmick to at least ignite the offense. Maybe not be the goal scorer every single time. Certainly he could be, but he's the one who, you know, Chiefs did his analysis on him. He's the guy who makes the play happen, who develops the offense. And he has some great help from Torment and Calm. Rapid's going to go through off the Beast Mode demo, and it's a 1-0 lead for KC Pioneers.
Look at Beast Mode here. Torment got the full boost. He's on the back wall. Beast Mode just pinches him. That was a savage demo.
Sniped him with his own car on the back wall. Don't see that demo too often, James. Usually they just hit him clean on.
Squished him like a bug.
Right on the wall, took care of him. And
it was like throwing a dart at a dartboard, really. That was a bullseye. Beast Mode. Huge demo. Beast Mode down to Memory. Memory, huge speed. Torment racing back and gets the read. Great defense from Torment.
Yeah, great speed from Torment. And that really bails out version 1 as well, because KC Pioneers were all over the read off the back wall. And it was a tough one. Now here comes Beast Mode, top shelf shot, and it's saved by Calm off his own crossbar and cleared out.
Quality defense from version 1 in these moments. They're still going to need to find the offense. Calm left in another situation where he's got to keep Rapid out.
Oh.
Gimmick coming in to help. Memory racing in. Rapid pokes it around the backboard and almost dunked that by Torment. Pre-jump from Rapid, and he taps it back down to Memory, almost the 1-2 pre-jump.
You see this gold streak flying through the air before Memory had hit the ball. It was a Rapid up, and it was a good read and good comms to at least hit him. He got connection on the touch. Now Beast Mode has to make the clear for KC Pioneers, and this is a good look here for version 1 because they're not getting pushed into their back line too much. They're not getting put in tough situations. In fact, they're putting Beast Mode in a tough situation, and Calm dunks it through.
And Calm going for the 50 here. So smart. You see him jump, get that first tap, use all of his boost to get in position for the 50.
Great block by Calm. Great decision there as well. It's tough for Beast Mode to make that save because even if you make connection on it, there's really not much else you can do. It's going to pinch away from you, and that time it's through him and into the net. Version 1, they get their first look and put it away, and a long shot from Memory. Rapid was trying to get in front of it. KCP, that's a big miss. Can Calm get down the field with no boost? Can't dunk it through this time. And KC Pioneers get back.
Calm has about 30 boost there, Corelli. You know he would have been able to do some damage. Pioneers, they've been able to keep version 1 low on boost quite a bit. Beast Mode, double tap, recovery. Will now flip out. Rapid will take a wide angle around the ball. Poke it back up to Beast Mode. Too high, but Beast Mode gets the touch. Rapid out of the play. Chance for version 1 to counter.
Good challenge by Memory, slowing down that transition from version 1, but Torment gets by one and a good bounce out, and it's going to go off the post. Saved by Rapid, who's actually going in. Gimmick still fighting for it. And the clear does come out from the Pioneers. Memory quick on his touch, fault for Rapid, goes in top shelf. And the Pioneers up by 1.
Razor thin margins that Rapid is working with. Almost gets the own goal, ends up saving it, and then the counter-attack goal. Rapid, he's playing speedy right now.
Great transition from the Pioneers as well. Quick to the point, 1-2 touchdown field. Good finish by Rapid. No chance for version 1 to make a save.
Rapid back towards net. Seems like the Pioneers have been able to have that ball very high up in the air in the version 1 half. They've had a monopoly on boost at times. Version 1 still within striking distance. Just need one more, and that's a good 50 from Gimmick. Gimmick going for the bump, but Beast Mode was able to dodge it and get the clear.
They might get one good look. That's a great clear from Torment, at least high into space into the corner. Unfortunately, Beast Mode there. And a second touch. Calm, his clear blocked. Gonna be up to Torment if he can get back under it. And he's gonna have to go the length of the field here. Memory picks it out for the Pioneers, and they're looking to kill this ball and take the game 1 victory if they can. Torment still not gonna let it happen. Finally, Rapid pushes it down, and Pioneers take game 1.
And that was just a 1-goal game, but the Pioneers, they still seemed like that team that had the edge. They had the control. You can see only 2 shots for version 1.
And I think even then, the shot that Gimmick had was one where it was a highly congested opportunity. So, I mean, there weren't a lot of good looks from version 1. And that's kind of I think the point that we've been making here on the desk is like, this team, they could play fantastic defense, no doubt. But when it comes to the offense, and if it's not there, if Gimmick's not there, if they don't have any development downfield, what do they do? How do they break the defense of almost any team here? I mean, the Pioneers were hardly tested. There's a couple good looks, but outside of that, it was mostly a Pioneers offense that was the star of the show here.
100% Beast Mode with that dartboard pinch that blew up our Torment. Was the last defender back. It was a memorable moment from that series. Calm, he got that 50 goal, but other than that, haven't seen too much. And then Calm, bit of an unconventional flip reset shot. We'll need to see more offense out of version 1, that is for sure. Torment had Gimmick coming in, but the center had no one there. Gimmick going for another block. Calm. Tons of boost used. Not necessarily the result they were looking for. Torment trying to get this ball out.
Gimmick.
Passes over to Gimmick. Double tap ball, but Gimmick didn't have the lineup. Rebound out to Calm, and that one's saved.
Great couple looks for version 1, maybe more for Gimmick. He dunk it through. He almost lands on it. I feel like if he had landed on a bit more squarely, that could have pinched through. Great effort by version 1 early on. Already more shots in this game than they did in the last.
Version 1 starting to wake up. That shot from Gimmick was too much for the Pioneers. Look at this one on the replay.
And if there's one thing that version 1 does well, it's they work well in the trenches, in between players, in tight spaces, and Gimmick's one of the best at doing that, just squeezing that one by into the corner of the net. Version 1 on the board first, and some explosive offense here early on.
And at the heart of all these explosive attempts, Gimmick seems to be there. Rapid triple tap pass, missed from Torment. Memory will turn and quickly go for the challenge. Calm out to the side. Pioneers. We've seen Beast Mode and Rapid get a bit too antsy to get in and help each other out.
They are a little bit jumpy when it comes to each other downfield. Rapid definitely likes to be in the thick of things. And when Beast Mode gets involved, they sometimes get a bit tied up. Right now, it doesn't really matter. Beast Mode working well across the box. Version 1 do get it clear. Now Gimmick 1v1 tries to go up and over Memory. He read it all the way.
Like that play though from Gimmick. Flick it, force the save, then get the corner boost. Calm in reverse will catch this. Wins it off to the side. Gimmick off the ceiling, net open, but that was a tough angle for Torment. It needed to be just a few feet more infield, and that would have been a scoring chance. Torment. Low on boost. Will stay upfield, picking up small pads. Now he'll bail. Gimmick on 0 as well. Calm. Trying to do things all by himself for a time. See this lack of boost really declawing the version 1 offense, trying to get something going, but it's just not working.
And they had a lot of options there too, James, but unfortunately couldn't get around to the ball quick enough. They had passes to both sides of the field that they could have hit. Just no boost to get there. Torment still trying to push things downfield, but a quick transition from the Pioneers get them out, and it's kind of a reversal of what we've been talking about. Version 1 has been spending a lot of time on offense. Gimmick going under 1 there and putting a lot of pressure on the Pioneers. We haven't really seen a lot of offense from them, as Version 1 looked very comfortable in Game 2.
Now Version 1. They've been able to have an answer now for this Pioneers offense. but it's still been so close. And that shot almost breaks through beast mode on the rebound. And the Pioneers strike quickly.
That's a bang from Rapid. Great pass from Emery as well, but look at that shot. That's so tough to save. And they do make the save. Give credit to that V1 defense, but man, oh man, it is tough to make a follow-up after that or get back to it with a hard shot like that. Good follow-up from beast mode to tie up the game.
That's how deadly the Pioneers can be. Now starting to pick up the pace. Memory to beast mode. Beast mode challenged by Gimmick. Bounced down to Memory. Memory. Oh, Torment had gotten bumped. Now going for a pinch. Does get the boost steal. Could be good for version 1. Calm sails in and takes the lead right back.
Tough spot for that last man in net in Memory. Gimmick with a great challenge, and this is exactly what you want Gimmick involved in. Tough challenges, winning them for the benefit of your team, and that one fortunate to drop to the back post. Calm there to put things away, and version 1 back in the lead.
Version 1 continuing to play solid defense now, getting a foothold more. Even when they're low on boost, they're still having such quality rotations that they can keep the ball. And now this perfect pass to himself, Gimmick,
there
with
he
this
is.
shot.
Good morning. Gimmick's here, and he is playing in this game. Great second touch, and then the double tap. Fantastic work by Gimmick, all by himself. 5 shots to his name, 2 goals by himself. He's looking good for version 1, and when you call upon him, he delivers.
And that kind of reminds you of that Fairy Peak 0 boost double tap. So much of a double tap is in that first hit. You know, if you hit that first hit right, you don't need any boost. Gimmick had another one there where, you know, maybe he didn't even need to use any. It was such a clean hit setting up his second touch there.
Pioneers do get a little bit of offense here, but again, it's been 1 or 2 chances for the Pioneers and version 1 get out. And there's a lot of space there for Torment to work with. Unfortunately, gave it to Rapid. Now quickly backed over to Memory, back down to Rapid. The shot went wide, and the Pioneers stopped at the goal line once again.
You don't want to give any room to the Pioneers. Double tap from Beast Mode. He takes it.
Beast Mode says he can do it too. And the clear comes straight out to him. It's a perfect setup. No one on the back wall to defend it. And puts it away. That's a routine double tap for a player like Beast Mode. Uncontested as well. It couldn't have been easier.
And one thing you might have noticed, Beast Mode leaning back to touch that with his tires to get the right amount of power on that double tap. Great control. Will we see a last second play for the Pioneers? Torment leaves this one for Gimmick. Gimmick. Air dribbling, gets the block. Rapid couldn't get there in time, and version 1 bounced back with a win in game 2.
That was a great game from version 1. Still very close series, and I think that's just the expectation here, or excuse me, very close game, and I think that's the expectation for the series, is it is going to be close. Again, another 1-goal margin, but there's no doubt about it, James. Version 1, we're all over KC Pioneers, especially early on in this matchup. Even, I'd say, the first half, even more than that, it felt like version 1. I mean, you can just look at the shot column. I mean, a lot of those shots came out early and quick from version 1. Gimmick was involved. He had a lot of disruption. He also had a lot of great scoring plays as well. It's exactly the game plan that version 1 won.
Yeah, and version 1 bouncing right back. That would have been a devastating result if they lost that one, especially having the lead for most of the game. But again, both of these games are very close. This series shaping up to be a close one. Wouldn't be surprised if this one goes the distance. But version 1 have to be feeling much better. Their defense was on point and able to bring some additional offense. And it looked like, you know, they were the version 1 from that first weekend. Here we go, game 3, Beast Mode. Surged late last game. Torment. Centers to Calm, double tap. And Beast Mode broke it up. Double commit from version 1. But again, they get back in time. Smart hit back from Gimmick. Got the boost as well, and the 50. Calm getting Memory out of the play, but Memory stays in, hit it with his bum, and now the double tap. That was an interesting series of events there.
That one would have gone on the highlight reel for sure, but it would have been one of the more interesting goals that we've seen. Gimmick throwing a couple fakes to get through one defender. I think for the Pioneers, though, when you look at their offense, they have so many weapons. But right now, I feel like they're getting a little tangled up. You know, you mentioned it early on, Beast Mode and Rapid, kind of going for the same ball multiple times in a row. And that's been happening quite a bit with all of them, sending a couple players to the same ball. It's worked out, but you lose your shape. Especially in the midfield, you give up that space. In version 1, I've had so much space in the midfield to break out.
Now shot chance, Calm. Oh, goes for the bump!
Oh, this was so smart from Calm. Look at the first touch. Right past Memory. And instead of getting back to the shot, there's no angle on that. Bump out the last defender, why don't you? Move him out of the way. And a 1-goal lead for version 1.
Calm, he's a thinker. You saw it on that 50 goal in game 1. Calm quickly able to process, you know, the defense, what they're giving him, and then adjust accordingly. Calm, big brain plays. Kansas City find themselves behind, but Rapid has a double tap pass, and the team bump almost was disastrous for version 1, but they get away with one.
That was so close for the Pioneers, though. That shot right off the post. For the Pioneers, again, so close. Only 2 shots to their name. Maybe trying to add a third here, and they might with Rapid's touch. But still, version 1 able to break out downfield. Right back to it are the Pioneers, and Torment got the best touch as it goes out to Memory. Shot is to the left side. Rapid trying to clean up. That one's wide as well. Another opportunity that they couldn't put away.
Like a tornado combination. Punch after punch after punch, and now Calm takes it right back downfield. Where was the defense?
Oh, Calm is having himself a game here. Great patience on the ball. Baits in the first defender. Memory doesn't go.
Wow.
And Calm puts it to the side. And that, I think, hesitation from Memory, or maybe just the patience in waiting to see where Calm was going to go with it, kind of came back to bite him as Calm slips it by.
Well, again, Calm, you saw him. He jumped early and held on to that flip for so long. And Memory, maybe thinking he was safe, thinking that Calm was going to just try to, you know, fake him out. But Calm ended up committing to that shot, flipping at the last second and beating out Memory. Calm has been a huge part of this offense for version 1, especially in this game. Both goals coming from Calm.
Oh, almost a flip reset goal there. He used all of his boost to get back to the flip reset. Had enough power on it as well to score, just not on target. And version 1 looking more, I said it in the last game, and now in this game, looking more and more confident against this Pioneers squad whose offense has slowly fizzled out through the last 2 games.
And they've had chances, Pirelli. The passing plays were there. The shot opportunities were there. They were just missing. They hit the post on one, shot wide on the other. Very easily could be tied up.
Oh, absolutely. You think back to the opportunities that Rapid had, Memories had, even Beast Mode put one off the post as well. All 3 players have had their opportunity to put one in the back of the net. Unfortunately, shots just wide.
Version 1 trying to hold on. 2 players on the backboard.
No boost.
He has 0 and plays it wonderfully.
Yeah. Masterclass execution there from Calm, especially with no boost and uncontested as he fell from the sky. I don't think the Pioneers wanted to go into that too hard, because more than likely that one pinches out if you challenge straight into Calm, even with him having no boost.
This is still dangerous. Version 1, they might be the team with the most practice playing defense on 0 boost. And it shows because they're still able to keep this ball out.
Oh, it is
And
solid.
now the counter!
They got him!
That's the dagger from Gimmick.
Solid defense, James. I mean, we only get to see just a glimpse of how this comes together. This counter is a great shot from Gimmick quickly downfield. But the point being, throughout that entire time, you pointed out, not a lot of boost for version 1 to work with. They stayed with the ball. They stayed behind the ball, preventing opportunity for the Pioneers, and then were quickly able to take advantage of the gaps that were left. That's a great example of version 1 on defense and how to play defense with low boost.
Fakes from Torment. Tried to flick it past. Now Gimmick. Pinch off the ceiling. Block from Calm. Version 1 happy to melt this time off. And Calm, even though his teammates double committed, comes in to get his hat trick.
Yeah, and why not? Gimmick and Torment both there on the ball, but it comes off of Rapid just enough. Calm actually had such low boost. Used it all just to get to that ball. Yeah, that was everything. So they were fully committed on that play. Pays off, and I don't think it really mattered anyways. The Pioneers know this one is done. And Version1 looking very good here in the last couple games.
We do see a kickoff goal here for the Pioneers, but the biggest comeback I've ever seen recently that comes to mind was the 3-goal swing that NRG was able to make in 21 seconds. It's going to be almost impossible. We'll see if another kickoff strategy is here. Could be something. Have to score, and with that, Version1 hold on, and what a breakout performance it was for Calm.
Yeah. You know, we've made a lot of comments about Gimmick and what he needs to do for the team on offense. I think you got that even in the previous game. Now you add in your new pickup of Calm, and he's performing. That is where Version1 become very scary moving into any series. Gimmick and Calm both performing. And obviously, Torment has performed well throughout, I think, the series here, especially on defense. But when you get those two players going, Calm and Gimmick, you could see the offense and just the snake bite from Version1 quickly downfield, and just they get you every single time. They bait you into the defensive play, and then bam, move downfield, 1-2 touch for Gimmick, or Calm, the individual play. That's where Version1 really shine.
And Calm shined so much this game. But that counterattack goal from Gimmick after Version1 was playing defense with low boost for so long, to break out and score in that situation, that had to deflate the Kansas City Pioneers, who find themselves now one game away from being eliminated from the tournament. Version1 making waves after this roster move.
See if they can continue it here in this game, as the Pioneers, you know, we've complimented a lot of Version1. I think that's because we've been harsh on them from their previous performance today. But now on the Pioneers side, it does feel like the offense is lacking. Sure, you have the opportunities, no doubt, but it really doesn't matter if you're not scoring. You have to put away the opportunities given to you. And, you know, Version1, as good as defense as they have given up opportunity. So for Pioneers, this one has to go to the back of the net, and it finally does for Beast Mode.
And this hit from Rapid was excellent. He threatened the double tap off the ceiling, the rebound coming out to Beast Mode. But what we see from the Pioneers, Corelli, it seems like it's a lot of improvising. You know, they are really just throwing things at the wall right now, seeing what works, trying to sow chaos on the defensive end. Been flat a couple games, but now they're able to get one in. Ceiling pass from Calm down to Gimmick. Beast Mode! The tap on the goal line, and it's kept out.
I think Gimmick actually was the one who eventually cleared that one away, but it was great work by the defense just to hold on the goal line. And Rapid will respond with another clear. Torment tries to throw it back into the mix. Beast Mode won't let it happen. The Pioneers get out.
Pioneers starting to pick up the pace. Seeing the speed that was there in game one, but now Gimmick with the counter. Beast Mode last back. The 50 from Gimmick. Torment, another 50 now out in front of net. The demo will open up a numbers advantage here for the Pioneers. Rapid is looking for the backboard. Calm out of boost. Torment tapping downfield. Beast Mode will send it back to his own corner. It's a good kick out to Torment. Torment will be challenged by Rapid.
Yeah, huge challenge from Rapid as well, because one of the Version1 players got a demo on the Pioneer side. It was from open space near the goal line. Crucial challenge from Rapid, and now Pioneers trying to put something together. We'll dish it off to Gimmick. Quick shot on target. Comes back to Gimmick, puts it in on the back post, just like a passing play all along, and Version1 on the board.
It was such a good setup to start the play, and Rapid put it across the goal line. That was not the touch that was needed. It was an awkward situation, though, because he's trying to deny the backward bounce. I don't think Memory's really going to be able to prevent the follow-up shot, so Rapid was trying to get it across the goal line, but Gimmick had the play read.
Oh, that's a great shot from Rapid left side. Torment just didn't expect it in net. And Calm, he was a bit late on that challenge as well, comes out to Rapid, and that space in that box, the Pioneers will eat up. And they certainly did there, puts themselves up back by 1.
A huge shot from Rapid, and that's going to do wonders for his mentality. Almost a kickoff goal for the Pioneers as well. Torment, speed beats out 1. Gimmick controlling the ball. Towards the middle, Memory jumps the pass. Now Torment has to buy time. Get some help from Gimmick. Tom. Getting Gimmick upfield, the light touch. Denied by Beast Mode now. Memory missed his pass opportunity. Torment. Pass off the wall. Calm back down to Gimmick. Gimmick shot, and that'll be blocked by Rapid.
Fantastic pass from Calm because he didn't have a lot of options if he were to pick that up. He didn't have enough boost to carry it, and he knew that there was 2 Pioneer players in front of him, so the pass down to Gimmick was brilliant.
Calm and Gimmick have been working together quite nicely. Calm gets a demo on Memory. That'll open up a bit of space now. Memory gonna be moving in. Backboard pass. No, it's just a shot.
Whoa.
I'm surprised at that one. Memory taking it into his own hands.
So this is a fantastic shot from Memory, but I was on Gimmick's camera all the way through this play. He's the one in net, and he's looking behind him. He's flicking his camera. He knew a player was behind him from the Pioneers, so he pre-jumps to not get demoed, and that ball is instantly shot at their net, and it cost him the save. I mean, he would have probably been demoed either way, but you can see the paranoia that the Pioneers create for the Version 1 defenders, and that cost them the positioning on the goal.
And even the angle from Memory. He was so far in the corner and still managed to hit that shot dead center. Memory, when he needs to be, can be one of the most accurate shooters out there.
The Pioneers were much better for it last split as well. He was really a huge shooter for their team to finish up, clean up some of the plays that Beast Mode and Rapid create. They create a lot of disruption, a lot of chaos on the defensive side of the opposition, and Memory was always there to clean things up as that last man. He's done a great job, even in this series, to lock down his defensive half, the Pioneers. Unfortunately, the scoring hasn't been going in their favor as of late until this game. They've finally been able to break down Version 1 a little bit more and create a little bit more chances for anyone to put away.
In the chat prior to this series, you could see how close the voting was. The desk also saying how tough this one was to call, and that has been true. Both these teams showing us what they've got, fighting for their lives. And it looks like we will be heading towards a final Game 5. And that'll be it. Kansas City Pioneers will take Game 4, and we're going to the decider.
And we are going the distance as well. And, you look at the predictions, like you said, obviously very close. No surprise here that they're going to go the distance. Version 1, I feel like, have really picked it up in this series. They started off really slow. This game, I think they just weren't able to put away some of the opportunities they had, but they still generated some scary opportunities. I mean, you can even, see some of the highlights. You go back to the goal line save that the Pioneers had to make early on. I mean, that was the difference in this game as well. So Version 1 were stopped at the goal line a few times. But I do think that for the Pioneers, they finally get back on the board. You can start to see that offense churn a little bit more and have a little bit more pressure on the Version 1 side. Version 1 had to step back a little bit, play a little bit more defense. That's where the Pioneers want them if they're going to take Game 5.
And also, you can't forget about Calm. Calm played such an integral role in the second win for Version 1. He's going to need to step up once more. Perhaps we'll see Gimmick rise to the occasion. Torment has been a brick wall on defense. Can he get involved on the offensive end? This is it. One of these teams' journey will end here. Calm. Backward pass. Gimmick off the corner. Torment back down to the ground. The shot!
Near post. Wow, Torment picking the near post on this one. I think that last defender thought he was going back post. It was beast mode, and you can see him start to creep and then sees the shot go near post, tries to turn back into it, but at that point, he was too far gone. He couldn't turn back around to make the save, and Torment squeaks it through for the first goal.
And Torment, Gimmick had called him off. Torment, if he doesn't backflip there and get back down to the ground, there's no way Version 1 is scoring. Memory being challenged by Gimmick. A lob clear. Calm comes across the side, bounces hard off the wall. Beast Mode wanted to pass that down to Memory, and it was a good pass, but Memory had already bailed on the play. And Calm cut in on that ball. Gave this chance now, and a huge stop from Torment.
That's big save from Torment, especially with Beast Mode with the ball on top of it. Now Gimmick quickly downfield for Version 1, a second touch to put it away.
Oh, and you could sense the panic.
Oh,
Beast
wow.
Mode trying to get back. Memory going for the read. And with that miss from Memory, Gimmick will seal that goal. What a play from Gimmick. His double taps have been deadly.
That was a monster double tap as well. The space between him and the goal was massive, and to be able to follow it up all the way through is quite impressive. No doubt, probably much easier by him than for the rest of us. Calm, second shot down and away, and Version 1 are running away with Game 5.
Already a team hat trick. Torment lays that up for Calm. Version 1 are looking stellar. The Pioneers shook.
6 shots for Version 1 so far here in the first minute and a half, and they might get more as they're quickly back onto the opposition side. Great clear from Rapid. Maybe they could turn this into a goal. Memory's going to put it on target, and the respawn from Torment was perfect. But here's Memory, back post, and the Pioneers come marching back.
Yeah, that keeps them in this game. It was getting out of hand for a moment. Beast Mode getting some help. That one pinching off the defender right across net. Memory was ready and waiting. So we still got a ball game. The Pioneers down by 2, but we have plenty of time left. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. But man, oh man, Gimmick has been so good off the sidewalls. We've seen him hit a couple of those double taps where he's taken off from the sidewall. Now has to play some defense. Torment, good first touch. Waiting for the challenge, goes for the low 50. Gimmick with the challenge as well. Calm be in support. Gets the mid boost, but shot comes in. Torment again skips that one above the net. He's been in a couple of those situations where he's last back, has to get a hard shot, and is able to skip the save.
Beast Mode thought he could slip it up and over Torment, but like you said, the man's 1,000 feet tall, and he can't get by him. Now Gimmick trying to keep control and bring it down. Unfortunately, the Pioneers just all over him. Calm, it's a first good challenge, shut down by Beast Mode. Gimmick in traffic trying to cut away, and he almost gets by Memory. Here's Torment, shot, is it past Rapid? Huge touch to stop the 4th goal, and the Pioneers have to now reset from their own side.
That was a big stop from Rapid. That net was vulnerable. Torment, a hard shot as well, but Rapid got there in time. Now Rapid gets a bump and a demo. However, Gimmick there to clear it out. Gimmick following it up. Be downfield, going for the bump and net. Memory had to rush his touch because of that, but gets another quality 50.
Great touch from Gimmick as well, just to slow things down. He knew that not only he, but Torment had to get back. And it was a low boost situation for them. So just to slow things down, not let the Pioneers just have free reign of the midfield as they transition onto offense. And they are on offense. Oh, Rapid with the second touch. What was that shot?
So Gimmick goes for the touch. Calm was in net, and he was near post. He didn't think there was any chance a shot is going to be going far post. He saw Torment on the wall as well. So, you know, Torment could have had that near post save. You could tell that Version 1 was gearing up for a counterattack there. They just didn't expect that quality of a shot.
Off the ceiling, second touch. You don't see that one too often. And now Pioneers are within 1. It's taken them now a couple minutes to gain some ground on Version 1. Version 1 still in the lead by 1, but ever since their 3rd goal, it's felt like that pendulum has now swung in favor of the Pioneers as they've slowly been able to crawl back into it.
And they used up a lot of boost on those 2 hits. Gonna try to recover in a huge demo from Gimmick. Rapid will send it down. Calm winds up, first touch control, waits for the challenge, pinches over to Torment. Torment back to the side, will stay on the ball. Beast mode booms it down. Gimmick straight up. This one's off the ceiling. Calm trying to help. It's a double commit. Chance now. Rapid wrapping around the ball. The shot. Torment stretches. Only has 3 boosts left. But made the play now. The counter. Calm. The shot is not stopped. And a 2-goal lead now for Version 1.
Oh, Torment is a brick wall. And it's all because of that save that they're able to counter downfield. And a stellar effort from Torment here on the saving department. 4 saves for his name, but they've all been huge here in this game for Version 1. And they cushion their lead back up with 2 goals.
And it brings you back, Corelli. This is this is what Torment was known for, was those defensive performances that can make or break you.
Gonna need
and
more
he has
here.
Definitely been breaking the Pioneers, making it for his team.
KC Pioneers not able to break the defense enough against Version 1. That will do it. A Game 5 victory from Version 1. And what's funny here, James, is, all 3 of their wins, there was a special performance by each player. First, it was Gimmick. He started to pop off. Then it was Calm and his individual effort. And in this game, it's definitely Torment. He came together and he looked fantastic on the goal line. And I mentioned it. It's not like he was playing poorly. It was just, we were talking about Gimmick and Calm so much. Torment's been consistent throughout the series. Then he has the big pop-off moment in Game 5. So crucial, so clutch for Version 1.
The defensive stops, being that last player back, it is really difficult. You have all that pressure on you to make the stop. And not only do you have to keep the ball out of net, but you have to deny the rebound. There were so many situations where Torment was last back and had to not only get the stop, but buy time. And he was able to do that. That was a defensive performance to remember, certainly. But we're going to have to remember it and look forward to the next series. We've got E United going up against NRG. Stay with us.